Hi all, let me walk you over Chapter 10. Chapter 10 is on e-commerce security. Okay, now we will first talk about computer security. Computer security means protection of assets from unauthorized access, use, alteration, or destruction. It also includes logical security, that means using non-physical means, and it includes physical security using tangible protection devices such as alarms, guards, security fences, etc. There are three elements of computer security: secrecy, integrity, and necessity. Okay, secrecy basically refers to protecting against unauthorized data disclosure and ensuring the authenticity of the data source. An example of secrecy threat would be sniper programs which records information passing through network. Another element of computer security is integrity, which refers to preventing unauthorized data modification. An example of integrity threat would be cyber vandalism, defacing of websites. Then another element of computer security, the third element, is necessity, which refers to preventing data delays or denials or removal. An example of necessity threat would be denial of service attack, which slows down the processing of computer networks. What is a security policy? Security policy is a written statement describing which assets to protect and why, who is responsible for that protection, and what are acceptable and unacceptable behaviors. Security for client computers. Client computers must be protected from threats such as cookies, active content, applets, ActiveX controls. What are cookies? Cookies are small text files that are placed on web client by web servers. They are used for identifying returning visitors, and they are also used for allowing continuing open session. Active content are programs that are embedded transparently in web pages and that can cause action to occur. Example of active content would be, for example, active content can display moving graphics, play audio, open spreadsheet, etc. Applet is a small application program that runs within web browser, and ActiveX controls are objects that contain programs and properties that web designers place on web pages to perform particular tasks. So you have to protect your client computer from these cookies, active content, ActiveX controls, and applet, and don't accept from websites which you do not know, okay, because they can contain harmful codes which can do destruction for your computer. Steganography, it describes the process of hiding information within another piece of information. Al-Qaeda has been known to use steganography before 9/11 attacks. Digital certificates is an attachment to an email message or a program embedded in a web page that verifies the sender or website is what or who it claims to be, and it is used to control threats from active content. Encryption. Encryption is coding information using mathematically based program and a secret key to produce unintelligible characters. Asymmetric or public key encryption encodes messages by using two mathematically related numeric keys. The most popular technology to implement public key encryption today is PGP, which is called Pretty Good Privacy. Symmetric encryption is called private key encryption, okay? Public key encryption is asymmetric encryption. And symmetric encryption is private key encryption, which encodes a message with an algorithm that uses a single numeric key to encode and decode data. For public key, it uses two mathematically related keys, but symmetric encryption uses one single numeric key to encode and decode data. What is buffer? Buffer is an area of memory set aside to hold data read from a file or database.